Hello and welcome. Some of you may know me as John, others may know me as Oreos. I stream over at Twitch. I'll put all my links down below. But this is going to be a quick video just to show you my T500 Thrustmaster settings for Euro Truck Simulator 2. May also transfer into American Truck Simulator and may also work on other Thrustmaster wheels such as the T300 and kind of lower models and obviously higher models from there. So what I'm going to show you now is my Thrustmaster panels, both pages. So you can see on the left here we've got the main control panel with obviously degrees of rotation set to 1080 degrees. That's probably the main thing you want to do there. Then you want to go over to the gain settings, set strength of overall forces to 15%, and then obviously going down you want constant 100, periodic 100, spring 0, damper 0, and then you also want to tick auto center settings by the wheel, and then you manually set that to 40%. I feel it gives a kind of realistic kind of feedback on kind of if you had like power steering or something similar. It makes the wheel kind of stiff to turn, but not majorly stiff to turn. So that's that for there. So we're going to jump into game now, and we are going to take a look at the in-game settings. So the first thing you want to do is go into your gameplay. This is just personal preference. You don't have to do this, but I've got braking intensity. In the console it works out about 0.4 I believe, G underscore brake underscore intensity 0.4. And then I've got the truck stability, trailer stability, suspension stiffness, and cabin suspension stiffness, all in the middle. I'll explain why in a minute. That's kind of that for that page. You can also obviously determine your steering camera rotation here if you want it, your head to kind of turn in game as you go around corners. So over to controls. This is probably the most important part. So steering sensitivity, I've got set in the middle here. Steering non-linearity, I've got set all the way over to the left. Force feedback ticked. I've got the gain all the way up. Don't worry, it's not going to work that strong. Stiffness and centering at 0. And then I've got kind of engine kind of, I'd say about a quarter or so up along with the terrain. This gives a little kind of vibration through the wheel just when you're driving along, so it doesn't feel completely numb. And then force feedback dampers I've got at 0, and force feedback collisions I've got turned all the way up. Don't really feel them. Obviously all of this is kind of down to your personal preferences on your wheel. So obviously this may work in ETS2, it may work in ETS2, it will work in ETS2, what am I saying? And it will also probably work in American Truck Simulator if you want to set it up there. As I say, it will probably work with Thrustmaster wheels from the T500, probably down to like the T300 and maybe a few below that. And I know they do a TS PC Racer and stuff like that, so it might work on all of those. You'll have to play around and figure it out. But my main issue was I couldn't find a guide in depth enough to make me happy playing ETS2 with my T500 when I got it. I've had a few people ask me on YouTube, what are your wheel settings? Is it possible, can you show us? So I thought I'd make a little video. Production might be a bit rusty. I am recording this live through Streamlabs OBS. If you do want to catch me on stream at all, I've got my somewhere down here in the frame. I've got my Twitter on one side, I've got my YouTube on the other. My YouTube name is also my Twitch name. I stream a variety of games from sim racing to truck sim to FPS. So if you want to drop me a follow, see when I go live, and I might see you over there. But for this guide, I think this will be it. One last thing, I do use a physics mod in ETS2. I'll link that down below in the description as well for you to find. It's from Momo, probably one of the best physics kind of people out there. So these settings are designed in mind with her mod and Thrustmaster wheels. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.